"You're a failure, Dad." Those words weren't shouted, they were whispered. And somehow, that made them hurt even more. My son, standing at the door, was young, angry, and dreaming of America. He told me I had wasted my life. No big house, no fancy car, no visible signs of what the world calls success. Just tired hands and a lifetime of silent sacrifices. That night, he left for the United States, chasing a dream I couldn't give him. And I stayed behind. The days that followed were long and quiet. They bled into months, and then the months became years. There were no calls, no messages, just the ghost of his words and the memories we once shared. I kept working. Kept aging, and a part of me, the part that only a parent understands, kept waiting. I pictured him in America, living the life he'd always wanted, the one he felt he deserved. But while I was here, waiting, reality was not being kind to him. The American dream he had chased turned out to be a relentless grind. He worked low-paying jobs, endured cold nights in lonely rooms. He learned the hard way that dreams don't come free. They demand a price, often paid in pain and isolation. The bills started piling up higher than his hopes. The vibrant dream he had left for began to fade, replaced by a dull, persistent exhaustion. Success, the kind he had accused me of lacking, never arrived. 10 years. A whole decade passed. Then one evening, there was a knock on the door. The same door he had walked out of all those years ago. The same old house. I opened it. And there he was. He was older, of course, but it was more than that. He looked broken, and broke. The fire in his eyes was gone, replaced by a deep, weary sadness. The confidence and pride that had radiated from him were gone. All that was left was regret. His suitcase, when he brought it inside, was practically empty. But his eyes were heavy with the weight of a decade of struggle. He couldn't bring himself to look at me, not directly. His gaze was fixed on the floor, on his worn-out shoes, on anything but my face. And then his shoulders started to shake. The tears he had held back for so long finally came, silently at first, then in quiet sobs. Through his tears, he whispered, "I was wrong. Dad, I'm so sorry." He expected a lecture, maybe an eye. "Told you so." But I didn't say a word. I just stepped forward and wrapped my arms around him. I hugged my son, because fathers don't keep score. They don't track wins and losses. They keep love. It's the one thing they never run out of. In that moment holding my son, I learned something powerful. A man without a lot of money isn't a failure. A father who never gives up on his child can never truly lose. Real success isn't about what you own or what you've achieved in the eyes of the world. It is about being the one person someone can turn to when the rest of the world has rejected them. It's about being the safe harbor in a storm. And love. True, unconditional love. It always waits. It has no pride, no ego. It just waits for you to come home. Thank you for listening. If this story touched you, please consider subscribing.